Phantasy Star Online is a game that was created by Sonic Team and published by Sega. The game originally was released for the Sega Dreamcast and was well renowned for being the only massively multiplayer online role-playing game playable on console at the time. Since then, dozens of MMOs have been released for console, whether it be for Xbox One or PS4, or even Nintendo Switch. But Phantasy Star Online was the first ever full-fledged MMO to be released on console. Back then, you were lucky to have a game with local co-op that didn't fuck up your frame rate, let alone peer-to-peer servers with hundreds of people playing at once that ran smoothly. Phantasy Star Online was, to say the least, an impressive feat of engineering and showed the progress of things to come when it came to online gaming. But enough about the technical aspects. Phantasy Star Online didn't gain a following because of its online functionality. Although that did play a part in its popularity, its true following was there for the gameplay. Phantasy Star Online boasted a huge amount of areas to fight in and enemies to fight against, from bosses to robots to native beasts and much, much more. And fighting these enemies meant getting loot drops, hundreds of weapons and armors to collect, and a max level of 200 meant that dozens of hours would be spent trying to experience it all. The game was fucking huge. Even to today's standards, the amount of content is godlike. But that's where the praise ends. You see, from back then, that action, combat, and multiplayer aspect was unique, new, and fresh. But in this modern day, its gameplay has aged significantly, and not in a good way. Attacking enemies becomes tedious and makes the player wonder if they are actually attacking the enemies or just swinging a sword around aimlessly. Its online capabilities have also caused issues, and due to its poor programming, hacking is all but dead. I recently went back and installed the game just to see how good the game is held up, and to my dismay, Phantasy Star Online is dead. The player base is small and basically non-existent, and if a player finds out you are new, they will either shit on you for being a noob or shower you with gifts trying to make you want to continue playing. The truth is, it's not worth investing your time into. The combat is broken, the servers are empty, and due to the game being over 10 years old, just to get the fucker running, you have to fiddle with the .dll files. I don't recommend that anyone play Phantasy Star Online in 2020. But with that being said, I will continue to log in and grind for photon drops, because Phantasy Star Online holds a very special place in my heart. I've been playing it since childhood, and quite frankly, it's like a grandma that welcomes me home with cookies every time I come to visit. What's that? Phantasy Star 2 is coming out for PC this month? Never mind, forget everything I said. Fuck Phantasy Star Online.
Solamente para decir. ¡Asómate! ¡Mira dónde llega el agua! ¡Llegaba el agua hasta el restaurante! ¡Había subido la marea! ¡Jesús! ¡Hay que hacer